the truth is, death is part of life, and El Dia de los Muertos, or Day of the Dead, is a Mexican holiday that honors friends and family who have died. And what better time and place to celebrate than Halloween week at the Tome Art Gallery Dia de los Muertos show. And from the gallery, we're so pleased to welcome Regina Araujo Coree-Toray. Is that right?
Yes.
Did I say it right? Oh. Also, Carlos Luna, welcome.
Thank you for having us.
And also, Pati Woodward, great to have you as well.
Thank you.
Thank you all so much for being here. I'm slightly distracted. I thought my Wonder Woman costume was distracting, but there's something going on next to me even more so. So before we even go any further, tell me what is going on here.
This is a paper mache costume that we made at the Day of the Dead Marigold Parade that we have in the South Valley.
Wow.
And we have workshops for children and stuff, so we make costumes.
It's fabulous. And I actually said before, I said, oh my gosh, that must be so heavy on your head, but it's actually quite light, so have no fear. Now, before we go any further, I really want everybody to understand, all our viewers out there, explain the tradition of Dia de los Muertos.
All right. Dia de los Muertos is a mestiza tradition, which is half native indigenous peoples and half Catholic holiday.
Okay.
So it started off as All Saints Day and All Souls Day, and then the Latin American peoples combined it with their Indian traditions, and now they have the Day of the Dead. In the 1960s, the Chicano liberation movement decided to move it into community and art galleries as a liberation way to celebrate Latin American culture.
That's so interesting. I mean, that's why I wanted to understand how is this day celebrated and characterized with art? So how does it all really come together?
Well, it's definitely a celebration of life as a way of mourning the death of our loved ones.
Yeah.
And it's depicted in the art. I think it pretty much speaks for itself.
Definitely.
Many artists choose to do paintings, drawings, sculpture. We have some fabulous pieces out here.
Yes, while you're talking about that, tell us a little bit about those pieces.
These two here on the bottom, these are mine. This is an acrylic painting here.
It's yours. Wow.
The woman with the red hair, yes, her name is Vanity.
Wow.
There. And then the other one is a pencil drawing. That's just it's just a montage celebrating El Dia de los Muertos.
That's amazing. That is amazing. And you did that yourself.
Yes,
That's
I
beautiful.
did.
I love to talk to the artists themselves. And can you tell me a little bit about some of the other artists that are involved?
Definitely.
We have, our gallery has about 50 co-op members, and most of them are from Valencia County, and that's our goal, is to promote Valencia County at the Tome Gallery.
Would you do me a favor and just explain a little bit about what an artist co-op is for those who don't understand?
You can join at different levels.
Okay.
There are member managers and then all the way down to consignment. And we have like about 50 people, and this has been a really good year for us.
Oh, good.
We had a wonderful opening yesterday, and we have many, many invited guests for this show at the Day of the Dead show at the gallery this time.
I love to hear that. I love to see, you know, art thriving and culture thriving and people really appreciating the history in addition to appreciating the art itself. So let's talk a little bit more about some of the art we're looking at, because you know, it's right in front of me. I have to ask. Tell me a little bit about some of these pieces.
The two statues are by Arlie Berryhill, who is a famous doll maker, and he made some kind of the kind that we can sell in the gallery, the kind that he really makes, we couldn't afford. And then there's Heidi Snell makes the Raven, and Terry Duncan, who also did the big painting over there.
Oh yes, and we'll get a shot of that painting as well in just a moment. But I mean, I think it's just amazing how you can combine art, like we said, you know, characterizing art with the Day of the Dead and really making it all make sense together and appreciating art and artistry. And there's the picture we were talking about. Tell us again who the artist is one more time.
Terry Duncan, and she has an art studio for children.
Wow.
And we had many of their pieces of work in the gallery this show.
Well, you're talking about the show. Let's talk a little bit more about it and give some details for everybody about the Dia de los Muertos show, because a lot of people will want to be a part of this. So give us some details.
It's in Tome.
Okay.
And it's south of Los Lunas on Highway 47. And you can look it up and see it where it is there on your TV, I mean on your computer.
Right. But time-wise, how long?
It goes until it's 10 o'clock till 5 o'clock every day.
Okay.
Until November the 6th.
Oh, so people have plenty of time. They have the whole week. That's great. That's wonderful. I love that. And you know, I just want to mention also that for those aspiring artists out there, you also offer art classes. So can you tell me a little bit about that?
We have clay classes, and you can call the gallery for the hours. We have 3 days that we do that. We have special classes occasionally.
Great.
And that's always in the news bulletin, the Valencia News Bulletin.
I love that. I think there are so many people out there who get such an appreciation, but they're a little overwhelmed and maybe intimidated. So having an opportunity for a class is really a wonderful thing.
Yes.
It's so great that you're offering this. And let's remind our viewers one more time where Tome is located.
It's on Highway 47.
Yes.
2930 Highway 47.
And there's all the information right there. Once again, those gallery hours, daily 10 to 5, as you mentioned. And you can also go to the website at tomegallery.net for more details. I thank you all so much for being with us. You certainly spiced up our Halloween morning, and we appreciate it. And you know, I love the costume. I appreciate you getting dressed up for us. Thank you all so much, and thank you for bringing this beautiful art.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you. And what's in your future? You really want to know? Psychic Cynthia Hess is up next. I want to know.
Something strange.